Now let's tell you that the Nigerian Senate has rejected a bill seeking to review foreign exchange market regulations. The legislation, sponsored by Chairman Senate Committee on Finance, Sani Musa, also seeks to make provisions for the control, monitoring and supervision of transactions conducted in the foreign exchange market. The proposed law is titled the Foreign Exchange Control and Monitoring Bill 2024. In his lead debate, Musa described the bill as an important legislation that seeks to repeal the foreign exchange laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. Musa also said the proposed law would provide for the regulation, monitoring and supervision of the transactions conducted in the market and for related matters. Joining me on the news to discuss more on this is a financial expert, Yinka Oyeko. Yinka, thank you for joining us. How would the proposed bill impact the current regulatory framework governing foreign exchange transactions in the country?
Well, thank you for having me on this program. Firstly, I think that it was it's a bill that is in good faith. However, now with what has happened at the Senate, it is still bet. But having said that, the bill, when it becomes an act, or if it becomes an act, it will make the environment highly regulated and transparent. I think it will also curb a lot of round tripping because the CBN will have eyes on everything that is going on. Eventually, legitimate businesses that actually need FX business will have access to it. So, in addition to this, a lot of employment will be created but I see some duplications in the bill. One I saw was the licensing of people for businesses that want to carry out FX transaction. Would it mean that the BDCs will cease to exist? Would it be that we are trying to enable the power market as it were? I don't really know about that. But I think that the CBN should work with the senator and look at the bill again, then represent to the National Assembly. Thank you.
The senator, Senator Sani Musa, emphasized stabilizing the currency value through liberalization of foreign exchange transactions. How effective do you think this approach would be in practice?
Yes, when we talk about being effective, I think the liberalization itself improve fund flows into the economy, and it will give a lot of investors, confidence in the market, and as such, we should see a lot of fund flows. In furtherance to this, the actual value of the naira, hence there will be proper planning, by investors, before they come into the market. There will be a lot of predictability, of the way our economy should flow. And I think, on the long run, it will improve the Nigerian economy. Thank you. Back to you.
Could you maybe explain the implications, as briefly as you can, of course, of the bill's provision on the operation of domiciliary accounts and the acceptance of foreign exchange for payments in Nigeria?
So when you are talking about the implication of bills, the bill if it passed into law, so with effective monitoring, the FX transaction landscape become a bit more predictable. Like I said, ab initio. What it means to me personally is that acceptance of FX payments within Nigeria, when you say within Nigeria, I mean peer-to-peer, will be outlawed. And essentially, FX transactions should be international, to be honest, except maybe for investments when it comes to P2P transactions within the country. And so this will reduce the pressure on the naira because, by the time you want to access FX, it will only be for importation goods and services and things, that will enable the country growth. Really, the utopia should be that naira should be used to settle transactions, should not be used to settle transactions within the country, to be honest. So that's the situation would be. However, if you import goods and services, and you are paid in foreign exchange, that's better for the country. And this should be encouraged and rewarded. Thank you, Bat.
All right, Yinka, I'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for speaking with us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.